What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott. I'll joke there. And as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about something that I mentioned in my last context video, and that's when a man shows a lot of interest in the beginning and then all of a sudden he becomes uninterested. What the heck just happened? We're going to go over that today, okay? So, if you want more information on this, please check out my guide, 285 pages on maximizing attraction. Link is down below. Ladies, this is very important to master because all the problems you literally run into, uncertainty, inconsistency, keeping you in the friend zone or friends with benefits, not committing, guys pulling away, it's all due to a lack of attraction. It's crazy to me that so many women will watch my videos. I have over 700 videos, not get it, and then wonder why they're in the situation they're in. Like, I have all the answers in that guide. Unless you like misery, unless you like being played, unless you like, I don't know, inconsistent guys who like to show a lot of interest, get your hopes up, and then pull away, then don't get the guide, okay? But if you actually want a relationship, get the guide. It's going to help you on maximizing attraction. Men commit to who they're most attracted to. That's just common sense, okay? So, going off my last video, context. Why does a man show a lot of interest in the beginning and then all of a sudden something just happens? It's because the context got serious. And for you guys who did not watch my last video, remember that context is the layering process of things you guys do and say over time that creates a that creates a more serious relationship vibe from a casual one. So when a guy is showing a lot of interest in the beginning, ladies, it's because he is interested. Now, interested doesn't mean in a relationship. It could, but interested is more of a wide term. Interested can be, I'm interested in you, I'm interested in the assets, I'm interested in your tits, I'm interested in your personality, I'm interested in spending my life with you. It could be a million things. But obviously it's not half those things if he says, I'm really interested, and then later on he pulls away. It's usually more of an infatuation. But what ends up happening is a guy is going to show a lot of interest in the beginning because that's just the courtship process, and context is not created yet. So it's just a guy who's like, hey, this is a cool chick. I like her. She's attractive. She's fun. This is fun, playful, chill. Let's just see where it goes. But what he doesn't understand is that he's going to put more money down or bite off more than he can chew and start investing these resources into you, time, energy, effort, money, because he's interested in the assets. But there is a point that you end up crossing where he starts to think, now, are the assets worth the cost? And what that cost is a lot of the times is two things: the relationship or the leading you on in hope that you're hopeful of a relationship. And if a guy feels that, then obviously pressure comes along. And when there's pressure, he pulls away. This is why I think it's very important for both parties in the beginning to say, hey, I like you. I'm just not looking for a relationship. It's not what I want right now. Or a woman says, hey, you know what? I'm looking for a relationship. I don't want to waste my time. And the guy can be like, hey, yeah, me too. It's just best to get it out there, because if a guy, this is one thing I do all the time now. If I don't want a relationship or I'm not ready for one, I'm not looking for one or whatever, I let the woman know straight up. And that's why when I have a friends with benefits, it lasts for a long time and it's fun and it's respectful. I don't treat her like a piece of meat. I don't play bullshit games. I'm very good at communicating because she knows early on that I'm a good dude. I would treat you like a human and treat you respectfully, not like a piece of meat. And that you, and you know, communication's key. I don't feel the pressure of a relationship because I know I did my part in telling her that I'm not looking for one or I'm not ready for one. And then both parties can have fun. Now, of course, people will say, well, you get the benefit of that. You get the benefit. She's a grown-ass woman. If she doesn't want me to treat her well and pamper her and court her and along with that, yeah, some physical stuff, then okay. She's a grown-ass woman. But if you're okay with that, then, I mean, what I'm trying to get at is the both parties would be very understanding. Communication would be much more clear and better. And you guys are just setting yourself up on a good foundation. Because what ends up happening when a guy shows a lot of interest and then disinterest is 100% because there's no not standard, but there's no structure on what this is. We have not labeled it and where it is going. And there's two reasons why that happens. One, a guy is afraid of doing it because if he says, hey, I just want to bang, a woman won't give him the chance. And also, women are afraid of saying they want something serious or they're looking for something serious in fear of that the guy will pull away. I don't want to freak him out, Elliot. You're not going to freak him out if he wants a relationship. You guys are on the same page, okay? So when a guy shows a lot of interest in the beginning, it's because he wants the assets. He wants the assets. Blank canvas, no context created, and then once context is created through hanging out, having fun, maybe hooking up, the things you guys say, the pace, moving fast, love bombing, future planning, meeting friends and family, leaving shit over his house, the cuddling, it could be 1,000 things, okay? Now he's thinking, shit, I let her on. And he starts to feel the pressure, and then he pulls away. But again, this would not happen if both parties just communicate. So if a guy is showing a lot of interest in the beginning, he could be interested in you, but if he's pulling away later on, it's because he likes you, he likes the assets at least, but he doesn't feel it's worth the cost of a relationship, the pressure, the anxiety he gets from it, and then he's usually just a shitty communicator and pulls away and makes excuses. So that being said, ladies, that's why a guy shows a lot of interest in the beginning and then becomes disinterested. I love you all. Get my guide, link down below. Take care and peace.